it's me again, Anita. It seems like a lot of ladies have already aced the final interview. Wow, congratulations! And so they are now asking about the pre-employment medical examination for cabin crew and cabin service assistant. And that is our topic for this video. I will share with you my experience and give you some tips for a successful medical exam. So, let's begin! As you know, that pre-employment medical examination is required by all companies to assess your health status to ensure that you are safe and fit to work or fit to fly. I will try to remember what happened during my medical exam. Please note that the procedures may vary in accordance with the clinic, the agency, and the place. I had a medical exam in the Middle East since I am a local hire and another one in the Philippines, and I can say that the medical exam in the Middle East is broader as it includes more tests. But in this video, I will talk about my experience in the Philippines through IPAMS. Please note that CSA and cabin crew have the same type of exam. I know you guys are familiar with these procedures, but for the sake of giving accurate details, I will share it with you. Okay, after I got the job offer, IPAMS provided a complete medical referral form to be given to SM Lazo. I arrived there at 7 a.m. without any food intake. I went there so early and yet I found a very long queue. It's a series of tests. I submitted the documents to the reception, including the referral form, the pictures, and the passport copy. I paid the cashier. Yes, you will pay for it, but don't worry because IPAMS will refund you the amount afterwards. The first test was blood test. That's why you are not allowed to eat breakfast before going to the clinic. Then after that, you have to drink lots of water and you can have your breakfast because urine and stool specimen will be next. The most awkward part for me was the physical examination. The doctor asked me about my last menstruation and how my menstrual cycle is, and that's okay. After that, I went inside a room. The doctor asked me to put my pants and underwear down, and then after that she asked me to press my lower abdomen and then cough. Yes, as in cough. Ganun. She will ask you to do it 2 to 3 times. So why cough? The cough is to increase the abdominal pressure so a weak spot can be felt as a bulge. The doctor said this is to determine if the person has hernia or none. That's not the only awkward step. I turned my back and the doctor asked me to open my butt cheeks to assess the condition of your anus. I cannot recall if she checked on my breast. I think she did. After that, we did the chest x-ray, simple and painless. This is where they will learn the major worry of most girls, the scoliosis. For those who are asking about the acceptable degree, I think they accept until 12 degrees. But you know what? I have a colleague and hers is 14 degrees. So, ladies with curvy spine, please try to apply. Subukan nyo pa rin. Then the eye test. At that time, they did not use a machine to examine my eyes. She just asked me if I have specs or contact lenses. But there are 2 steps. First is the visual acuity test using the eye chart. I covered one eye and then read the letters from the top until the bottom row and then covered another eye and repeat the steps. Next step is the Ishihara test. This is to examine whether you are colorblind. She handed me a booklet and each page contains a multicolored dot pattern. There's a number in each color pattern and I had to identify what number it is. Numbers must be easy to distinguish from their surrounding dot if you have a normal color vision. If you have a color vision problem, then you may not be able to see the symbols or you may have difficulty distinguishing the patterns among the dots. Next test was dental. He just asked me to have a filling or yung tinatawag nating pasta for my tooth here. The treatment can be done in SM Lazo, but if ever, I suggest that you take the treatment from the other clinics because it is much cheaper. Followed by audiogram to measure your hearing acuity. I went inside a small quiet room. Earphones were placed on my head and then the lady gave me this device that I was asked to push its button each time I hear a sound. It's like beep, 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 ganon. So when you hear a sound, you just have to press the button. Like if you hear beep, press beep, press, beep, press. She recorded each tone at the lowest possible volume that I was able to hear. This is kinda hard because you would hear a soft beep that you are not even sure if it's a sound or it's just your hallucination. Nag-take 2 ako dyan kasi pindot lang ako ng pindot. Mali ko ba na sound ba yun o imagination ko lang pala. Pero nung pangalawang time na, perfect! Then the ECG test or the electrocardiogram for your heart. The nurse attached the electrodes with adhesive pads to my chest, arm, and legs. I was lying down the bed while waiting for the machine to record my heart's performance, whether I am broken or I am in love. Charot! The last one I took was the psychometric written exam. This is to measure your mental capabilities and behavioral style. They gave us 3 topics and we had to choose one. So I drew and wrote an essay according to the topic that I chose. After you completed the pre-employment medical examination, you have to wait for the IPAMS text message, call, or email. And then they will inform you if you passed the medical examination and you need to arrange the other documents, or if you did not pass a certain test. It's a case-by-case basis. Allow me to reiterate that there are problems in the body that can be corrected, like the poor eyesight. They will not cancel your job offer. Instead, SM Lazo will ask you to undergo an eye laser. There are some clinics that perform such, like the Shinagawa Clinic and the St. Luke's. Once it's done, you will come back to SM Lazo for another eye test. If they give you the clearance, then you are fit to fly. You might spend a whole day for this medical examination, especially if there are hundreds of people in the clinic. So here are my tips for a successful and convenient medical exam. Sleep early so your blood pressure will be normal the next day. Do not eat before the medical exam. The doctor told me that 12 hours of fasting is preferred. Drink lots of water and avoid drinking caffeinated drinks like coffee and tea. If you want to finish early, go to the clinic before 7 a.m. Do not forget your documents and a pen. Wear comfortable shoes and clothes, especially a shirt that is easy to remove during your during your chest X-ray and the ECG test. Bring 2 to 3 bottled water and some snacks. There are so many people waiting in line. Once you leave the line, it is so hard to go back to that spot. You have to start again. So at least when you feel hungry, you don't need to go outside because you already have the snacks to munch. Bring a fan or a portable rechargeable fan because there are a few poorly ventilated areas in the clinic. Bring a pack of wipes, tissues, alcohol, or hand sanitizer because you will surely use that after the urine or the stool test. Please shave that private part before going to the clinic so that the doctor can do a proper physical assessment. Remember press the lower abdomen and cuff so you will not feel embarrassed. Bring a power bank for a continuous entertainment while waiting for your turn. Remember, the queue is so long. So that's it. Again, my name is Ariza. I hope you find this video useful, helpful, and beautiful. Charot! See you in the sky. Safe skies, everyone. Thanks for watching.